Welcome back, movie fans. Today we step into a world where ancient rituals and supernatural forces collide. This is the story of Shaman, 2025. A boy named Elliot is playing in a thick forest with his friends as the sun sets. Golden sunlight spreads across the leaves. They're having fun with a toy plane. Suddenly, Elliot's toy plane flies away in the wind. It drifts through leaves and branches, landing near an old dark cave. The area around the cave is eerily quiet, like no one's been there for years. Elliot hurries to retrieve his plane. His footsteps crunch on the leaves. The cave's entrance is just steps away. A loud shout comes from behind, "Stop!" Elliot turns startled. His friends stand there looking scared. One friend shakily says, "We're not allowed inside. Our parents say a demon lives there." Elliot ignores them, thinking it's just a kid's scary story. Nonsense, his plane is what matters. A slight fear grows in his heart, but he steps into the cave. It's dark inside with a damp, rotten smell. Soon, Elliot spots his toy plane by his feet. He grabs it and turns to leave. A yellow, cold, lifeless hand shoots out from the dark. It grabs his wrist tightly. Terrified, Elliot jerks his hand free. His breathing speeds up, he slips, and his wristwatch drops into the cave. Far off, his parents stand at the forest's edge, watching him run toward them. They smile, thinking he's just playing. But his mom, Candace, glances at the mountain's edge. A man stands there. His eyes are dull, empty, his face grim. Fear hits Candace like she's seen a demon or ghost. One night, Elliot plays a game on his phone in his room. The screen's faint blue light and the sound of wind outside fill the air. A loud breathing noise comes from outside his door. It feels close. Then a gust of wind rushes past like someone ran by Elliot, still shaken when his mom appears at the door. She scolds, "It's late. Why are you playing games alone? Tomorrow's your special day. Your dad will purify you." Her eyes catch his wrist. Elliot wears Nana's watch. "The one you always wear." Elliot's face pales. He says, "It's at home. I'll wear it tomorrow for the special day." But the truth is, the watch fell in the cave that morning. He must get it back. It's night and dark clouds cover the sky. The wind is cold and uneasy. Elliot, determined to hide his lie, heads to the cave despite the danger. Each step feels like someone's following, but he sees nothing when he turns. Inside the cave, he sees a creepy mass like a demon's. He stops breathing. Dead rats lie on the ground. Blackened like an evil force burned them. Elliot's sure black magic or an evil power haunts the cave. Scorpions crawl out from cracks. He tries to run, but panics and stumbles. The next morning, sunlight filters through windows. Candace wakes and worry hits her. She remembers Elliot wasn't home all night. Her heart races. She wakes her husband. "Where's Elliot?" They rush out to find him. Candace's face shows fear. She asks Elliot's friends by the river if they were with him last night. A friend nervously says, "He went to the cave yesterday, the forbidden place." Candace pales and runs to the cave, calling Elliot. "Elliot!" Her voice echoes in the dark stones. A deep, heavy voice behind her says, "Your son's not here. He's at my house. Come, I'll take you." Without thinking, Candace follows. They reach a house through an old path. The door opens, and she sees Elliot unconscious on the floor. His feet are swollen like he's sprained them. Candace's throat tightens. She kneels, shaking him. "Elliot! Wake up, son!" Moments later, Elliot opens his eyes. Candace sighs in relief but urges, "We must leave now." Preparations are ready to purify Elliot at church. Supporting his shoulder, they struggle to the church. The long road pains Elliot's feet. An old woman with bangles sees them holding a wooden stick. She says, "Son, take this stick and go fast. Today's special for you." Elliot looks into her eyes and her face changes. Her eyes widen. Body trembling. She points at Elliot, yelling, "Run away! Run fast!" like she sees a demon in him. Soon, Elliot and Candace reach the church. She whispers, "Don't tell anyone where you were. Say it wasn't good." She's telling him to lie. The purification ritual begins. Candles flicker, incense fills the air. Elliot enjoys the scent, but his eyes widen. A scorpion is on his neck. Blood drips from his nose. Candace's heart stops, but then everyone vanishes like an illusion. Elliot's special day ends, but soon villagers stir. An old woman's body is found by the river, the one who yelled at Elliot. Was there really a demon in Elliot? Did he kill her to hide a truth? One night, Candace sleeps deeply in her room. A door creaks open, stopping her heart. She wakes, gasping, eyes wide in the dim room. She runs to Elliot's room and flips on the light. Her heart sinks. Elliot's gone. The bed's empty, the pillow still warm like he just left. Candace's fear turns to panic. She runs outside, the cold night wind tossing her hair. She calls Elliot, Elliot, desperately. Fear fills her eyes, heart racing. She spots him far off on the ground. Her scream breaks the night silence like seeing a terrifying ghost. Elliot lies stiff like his bones are stone, his face cold. Candace and her husband rush to him. Strange steam rises from his body, hot like he's burning inside. They carry him home and put him under the shower. Cold water hits him and Elliot screams. His limbs shake wildly. His face twists like someone else is inside fighting to get out. Candace and her husband are stunned. Moments later, a shadow seems to leave Elliot. He calms and wakes as scared as his parents, not knowing what happened. Next morning, Candace dries clothes outside her mind, stuck on the night's terror. She sees a strange black doll with an odd mark. She thinks black magic. Only one person in the village could do this, the shaman who saved Elliot from the cave. To learn the truth, Candace heads to the shaman's house. The road is empty, the wind strong through the trees. She stops at his door. Heavy chanting sounds come from inside. Nervous and scared, she peeks through the window. A woman sits, eyes closed, face tense. Candles burn, smoke fills the air. The shaman circles her, holding a live mouse struggling to escape. His lips chant mantras, the mouse screeches, and he snaps its neck. Candace freezes, her breath caught. She wants to flee, but the shaman's disciple blocks her path. Eyes cold, face stern. Angry and scared, Candace demands, "What's this? What was he doing outside my house?" The disciple grabs the doll, throws it to the ground and breaks it. The shaman says, "You shouldn't be here." Candace turns and hurries home without replying. One day, Candace and Joel pray for their son. The wind rattles the window, hissing strangely. Tears fall from Candace's eyes. Joel's eyes show fear. Seeing Elliot worsen daily, they're frozen in dread. Then the true fear appears. In Elliot's vomit are bugs with teeth and blood. Next day, Candace reaches the village priest, nearly breaking down. She confesses, "When you purified Elliot, he went to the demon's cave and brought something back. Please come see him." The priest, looking slightly ill, visits their home. Seeing Elliot and hearing a secret no one else knew chills his soul. Elliot speaks of things piercing the priest's heart. The priest has old hidden scars on his stomach, only he knew about. It's clear Elliot's body isn't just his. Something else lives inside. Not human exorcism is the only way to free Elliot of this evil soul. The next day, the priest starts the exorcism in Elliot's room. Elliot, in deep sleep, wakes to the chants. The priest thinks it's a weak soul, but he's wrong. It's ancient, dangerous. Elliot's body turns black eyes, white voice, dual deep and terrifying. The priest prays, but it doesn't affect Elliot. The demon inside yells, "No God or power can save you." "Father," the room's glass shatters. The priest loses focus and the demon attacks. He barely holds on with chants. The next night, Candace bravely enters Elliot's room. It's empty. The priest elsewhere panics over the trouble he's taken. A scorpion stings his hand, poison spreading fast, breathing hard. In a daze, he sees a child in a demon mask holding a knife. Scorpions sting his back, blood flowing. The mask falls, revealing Elliot. But he's not Elliot anymore. He's the demon hating those who trust God. The demon makes the priest cry, blood tears. Soon the priest stops breathing. The night silence breaks. Joel sees his son as a demon and can't believe it. His heart pounds, sweat beads, fear clear in his eyes. He backs away, praying shakily. The demon, in a deep, rough voice, says, "There's no God. No one's coming." As Joel tries to flee, the demon pushes him hard. He hits the wall and falls bleeding, barely breathing. Candace rushes in, seeing a horrific scene. Her husband bleeds, struggling to breathe. Her son shakes and the soul leaves him. Candace screams, but only a shadow remains. She knows she must end this where it began. She takes Elliot to the shaman. Trembling, end this black magic. The shaman, in a low, calm voice, says, "Your son's controlled by a death god. To save him, strengthen your heart." Candace listens, eyes closed. That night they bring Elliot to the cave, the death god's lair. The wind turns cold and fast inside. Elliot shakily says, "Save me, Mom, what's happening?" The shaman stops Candace from speaking. Chants grow louder. A shadow leaves Elliot's body. It attacks their minds first. Their worst thoughts and darkest fears appear. Candace sees her husband and son dead. The shaman sees himself burning. Both fight their fears and overcome them. The demon's first attack fails. Elliot's freed, but it's not over. The demon leaves Elliot's body and lunges at Candace and Elliot. The shaman's disciple steps in, but the demon snaps his spine. He collapses in pain, vomiting. The demon advances again. The shaman tries to stop it with his last strength. Failing, the demon slits his throat with its hands. It takes a deep breath, thinking it's won. But Elliot's body shakes and the demon returns. Candace's face pales. It's about to kill her, using Elliot. She screams, "You need a body. I'll give you one. Just spare me and my son." The demon smiles, listening. Candace offers her young daughter. In moments, the demon takes the girl's body. Candace flees the village with Elliot and her injured husband forever. The death god lives, waiting for its next prey. With this, the movie ends.